Alright nerds, how's it going? Welcome back to Satisfactory. It's been a long time since I've played any of this game on the channel. I didn't play it for a little while, and then I've dipped back in to start messing around with the new update. So they've added trains, nuclear power, a new tier of metal, I think it's aluminium. So yeah, loads of cool new stuff. And as you can see, I've been very busy off camera, making my place actually look like a factory rather than just having all my machines on the floor. So we've got a couple of buildings here. So what I'm going to do is take you on a bit of a tour and show you what I've done. If you're not really interested in that and you just want to see me mess around with the new trains, then I'll put a little timestamp link in the description below and you'll be able to skip straight to that. So yeah. Cool, right, so if you're still here, then yeah, let's have a look at what I've done. So this is the copper production here. So I've got my old copper node that I was using to start with, and I've, yeah, housed it all in here. So you've got, the smelters are outside because they produce smoke and stuff, so I just thought it made more sense not to have them in a building because the smoke like will clip through the floor and look a bit crappy. So yeah, if we come down here, yeah, all my copper's going into here. This floor, every single one of these machines is all making the copper wire, which is pretty cool. And then it's getting shipped out the back there and goes up in a lift where we follow it up. And then if you come here, we see that it's coming in here and some of it is being turned into the cable. So we've got a couple of little storage sort of buffers here, so that's all building up before it gets shipped off. When it comes out here, oh, the autosave kicking in there. Always lags it out a bit. Right, so yeah, and then that goes across here to where all my iron is being produced. So while we hitch a little ride on the conveyor there, we can have a look. So this is all the iron being produced here. That's being smelted. We've got it going in two bits. One's going up to the second floor and one is down the bottom. So let's take a little leap of faith down here with my jetpack and show you what's happening. So we come in here. All the iron ingots are coming in here. It's being split two ways. This side, these machines are all making screws, and this side they're all making the iron... God damn it, rods, that's the one. I can never remember what anything's called. So then we come up here. They're going out the back, as you can see. So if we come up to the next floor, we have another input of iron coming here, and this side, all of these are making the plates. So they're coming back here, and then we've got the screws and the rods being shipped in from downstairs, added with the plates, and then we've got a load of more advanced stuff over here. So this side is all making rotors, this side is making the reinforced iron plates. So then we've got stuff being stored here and then shipped out the back. As you can see, the rotors are going there, the reinforced plates are going out the back. So that all goes up to the next floor where, with the magic of editing, I will suddenly appear. Wonderful, right, so all my stuff from downstairs is coming in here. A load of it is getting piped into these, which are making the modular frames. As you can see them getting pumped out over there. We've got some of the other stuff coming across the roof here, and it's all going into this little storage hub. So this is where the all the copper stuff was coming in. So that's getting added to it as well. If we come over here, oh, lost some frames there. We have a nice little handy storage place for all of the basic items. So we've got all the iron stuff along here, the two copper bits there. So as you can see, I've put little bits coming out here just so you can see what is in each one, just for ease of like grabbing a load. And then I have some of them being piped over here to holes here, and the idea is they are going to be going up the side to the roof where my train station is going to be, because these are the items that need to go over to my steel production so that I can be making the stators and the heavy modular frames and motors as well. So let's go and have a look over there. Right, so now here I am over by my steel production. As you can see, I've put all that indoors in a proper factory as well. I've now got 6 foundries going, which is more than I had originally, I believe. So all that stuff, I mean, it's all backed up at the moment because I've basically made full storage units of everything. So yeah, the steel is going in there. We come over here, jump in. Right, so this side yet is making the pipes, all of these ones here. All the ones on this side are making the beams, which is cool. As you can see, we've got some concrete coming in from the back over there, which is making the encased beams there. And over this side, not working at the moment, but this is where it's going to be making the... which one's? The stators, that's it. So I've got a line ready for the wire to come in when I set the train up. It's already there. I'm going to have it piped down from where I'm going to have the train, and it's going to come in here, and then these will start working again. If we go over here, where I've left a nice little hole in the wall for some reason, I can show you where my concrete is coming. There was a load out here, like a decent node there, so I've got a big concrete production here. A load of it is also being stored and being sent up the back here to where I'm making the heavy modular frames. So obviously these are all the other bits going there as well. So if we come back in here, all the stuff that's been made in this floor is all here. I mean, I did do a load of stators before because I had a load of wire, so I just filled the machines up and did some that way. But yeah, so there's the storage of all of these, and they're getting shipped out the back up to the next floor. So we will come around here, and you can see this is the big bad boy making the heavy modular frames. So I need the normal modular frames to be piped in. That's one of the other things that's coming off the train. And then they come out here, so that's in there. And then we've got these bad boys set up here with the stators coming from downstairs. And my final thing that is going to be coming in on the train is the rotors that will come in here. And then these will be making the motors. Sorry, yeah, motors with the rotors and the stators. So I've basically updated my whole sort of factory, well, the main parts. I haven't gone over and done the oil stuff yet. That is something I'm going to do soon, and I will make a train over there as well to make that life a lot easier. But what we can see, I've made this hideous structure in the air to put my train on. So it's like kind of going to be like a monorail thing. I just wanted it to be above and basically for ease of it, because if it's on the ground it's going to be constantly going up and down and it's going to be a nightmare. Doing this way I can just bring it from the top there over to here, have my stations on the side here and just pipe stuff down, and then it's going to get stuck into the holes in the wall here and go onto those and there as well. So yeah, it's going to be pretty sick. So if we fly up here, I have some power up there ready to do the train, which is awesome. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to go back over the other end and start it there. I have kind of messed around with it. I tested it, mapped it out, and made sure it was all going to fit, and just made sure that I knew how to use it and it was going to work for when I tried to record. And yeah, it's all good. So let's go back over there and start making our trains. Right, here we go. Trains. If we bring up the menu, as you can see, we've got different station types. You've got the main train and the freight cars. And yeah, it's pretty simple, but pretty awesome. So if we go to the train station, the main big one, is that the side I want it? Yeah, so let's see. Where can we go? How did I have it? In the middle like this, I believe. Let's see. So I think I had it forward to here, but then back one. If I have it slightly back one, that's how it lines up. Oh, it's not letting me. Maybe it was another one. I think it was here. So yeah, line it up. Back one. That should be right at the edge. Yes. And hopefully my freight cars will line up. So let's have a look. Freight platform. Let's whack 3 of those down because I've got 3 items I want to take. Oh, let's make sure they're lined up. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And a third. cool. So just to check that I've done that right, let's have a look over here. See if the stuff lines up. I think... Yeah, that's it. Right. They're right in the middle of the square, so that's perfect. So what I want to do, just so that it's ready and full up and pumping stuff in, let's get some lifts. Where are we? Logistics lifts. I think I've only got the basic ones for now. Do that there. Out there should be good. Another one here. And the final one here. Lovely. So let's wire all these in quickly. Wire them in. Conveyor belt them in, you know what I mean. Lovely. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Right. So, here we go. We've got the free freight ones down. They're all being filled up with stuff. Oh, I need to set them. Right, so yeah, basically you click on each of the freight platforms and you tell whether you want to be loading or unloading the train. They are all set to... Oh, I thought you actually had to click on the right button, but it doesn't matter. But I want it to be loading the train anyway, so I think they're all automatically set like that. Yeah, that one looks the same. Good, good, good. So you see the train station has a name as well, so if we come here, we can change that. So I'm just going to call this one Ironworks, because it's where all my basic stuff is being made. There we go, Ironworks. And you also have a timetable thing, but we will set that up in a bit. So, that is done. That should have changed it. Yep, there we go. So, now let's start trying to get our track all the way over there. So the track is just, it uses steel beams and steel pipes. So I've got quite a lot of those in my inventory. Let's go back to vehicles, railway. So, basically, just so that I didn't use as many of the, foundations, I made my little pathway over there kind of diagonal. It's not pretty. It looks a bit hideous, but it's a lot easier than going across the ground. So, let's get on with it. Railway. So these are quite cool. You can do corners fairly well if you just go over like 2 blocks over each way. You can or 3. See how far we can go. Let's try and make it as straight as I can. That'll do, I think. And let's go over here a bit. That's straight. No. Anyway, let's not worry about it too much. But it's getting round the corner. I need to go diagonally, so this is where it becomes a bit more tricky. So let's a little corner here and try and make it as diagonal as I can. That looks like it's across the diagonal. And then let's just run over here. What I might do is do a little time lapse of me building the rest of the track over the other side, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, lovely. So I've got the track most of the way. I'm going to come over here and put down the rest of the stations. So as you can see, I've got power there already. The great thing about the stations and the train tracks in general is that the power goes all the way down the track. So if you've got trains in like 2 big, massive sort of hub areas that are miles apart, you don't have to stretch power cables anymore. As soon as you've got a train network set up, the power just goes straight down that, which is awesome. So, right, let me remember where I had this one. I'm pretty sure I had it just right on the edge. So let's have a look. Oh, I need to make sure it's all lined up. That would be the jobby. So, I think it was right up to there. That should do the job. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's get the freight ones down and just check that they were in the right place as well. 1, 2, 3 of those again. So these ones I do need to swap over because they need to be set up the other way. So there we go. Same on this one. Same on this one. Lovely. Let's connect up the power. Or we forget, and I wonder why it's not working. Lovely. Right, so where did I have the things? Ah, yeah, so there's one. So it's right in line with this. So I think what I need to do is I want lifts going down. I need to put a little bit of conveyor just to the edge so that the lift will actually work. I think that should be enough. Right, where was the next one? So that's going down there. Again, here should do. I'll use the second one on all of these. I think that's going to be good as well. Yeah. Right, lovely. So, shall we jump down here to do these? For lining them up. So, let's have a look. We need a lift. Oh. There. That's it. So let's go down here so I know I've got it lined up right. Need to be on this floor. And I want it kind of in line with that one there. So about there will do. So let's get that connected. Annoyingly, the tree's in the way, but I can get rid of that at some point. Okay, cool. So, next one is going onto that. Which one have we got? Ah, yeah, it's this one I want. So, got the second one. Is there. Going to... how high do I want it? About there, maybe? And then stick that to there. Lovely. Oh, it's going down a bit, but it's alright, it's not too bad. We will just deal with that for now. Let's get that one done as well. That's nice, because that's on a decent level. And then that... we'll just go to there. Right, cool. So now I can fill these walls in as well, but I'll do that later. Let's go back up here. And finish off. Get up there. Yeah, we made it. Good, good. Right, so let's change the name of this station as well. We want this one to be Steelworks, as the other one was Ironworks. So let's do that. Cool, cool, cool. So if we go... now, let's not worry about the timetable yet. Let's get the train down first. Right, so I think it makes sense to put the train at the other end first, because it's obviously loading there and coming over this way. Oh, and I need to put a bit more track down first. So let's go to... where are we? Vehicles, railway. Stick that bit there, and then we'll go over to the other side. Right, so I'm back over the other side at the Ironworks, and it's time to put down our train. So, there's multiple ways of doing it. The way I've done it is like a sort of terminal system, whereas the train will come in this way and then go back out the other way. So I need to put a locomotive on either end. But you can do it as like a loop system, various ways. But the thing is, obviously the arrows are pointing the way the train comes in. So when I put the one at the other end, I had to make sure it was pointing away the other way. I'm not sure if I actually mentioned that, so... now you know. But yeah, let's get this train down. So first of all, locomotive, stick on the end. Which way round was it? It's that way. So with the big engine sort of burner parts at the back. That goes there. That looks super cool. So then we want 3 of the old freight cars. They just all snap next to each other, which is perfect. They can go either way around, it doesn't matter. And then I'll be putting another one on the end, but I'm going to leave it for now because I want to set it all up, and then when I put the one on the other end it should just go off once I've set up everything I need. So if we go to here, we go into timetable, insert choo-choo name. So what are we going to call it? Terminator Express. There we go. So you click on add stations, and if I click there and change that one to Steelworks, then what it should do, at some point it should automatically come up with next stop as the Steelworks, and it will tell you where it is, but at the moment it doesn't appear to have done that. I think it's probably because I haven't got a work... Ah, there you go. But, right, so we need to get these to load. I believe, from when I was messing around with it before, if I get in the train... There we go. It automatically starts doing it. So these big cranes come over, pick up these big massive crates, and drop them on the carriages, which is awesome. But yeah, I think basically because I got in the train, it just tricked it into thinking it just come in and docked. So it's done it for us. And then I believe when I stick the other train on the end, it will bugger off to the steelworks. Oh, and I've run out of power for my jetpack, which is slightly annoying. I was trying to jump over the top there. Right, so what I'm going to want to do is put the train down, and then it should start moving, and if I quickly jump on it, I can control it and drive it over there myself, and then when I get out at the other end, it'll unload and then drive itself back, in theory. That's what it did when I was testing anyway. So it needs to be that way round. And there it goes, look, off we go. So if I jump in it, it's super noisy. But as you can see, you've got the engines there. Oh, look at that, they go red hot as they go. So I don't want to go too fast, because I don't want to overshoot the end. Well, not overshoot it, but I think you can glitch it out if you come in too fast. So let's start slowing down. And in order for them to unload properly, you need to get right to the end. So let's take our time. Oh dear. Oh my god. I went way too far. Oh my god. Brilliant. Well, because I buggered it up, it didn't unload. So I'm going to wait here for a minute until it comes back. I thought there was another one of these. I thought there was another platform. Oh well, never mind. It'll be back in a minute. Alright, so as you can see, my train is on its way back in. Coming in nice and slowly. Which I failed to do. But not to worry. So yeah, it's coming in. Still loaded, obviously. In fact, they probably put more stuff in. I was wondering if the train actually said Terminator Express on it, but it doesn't seem to. But yeah, see, he'll stop in the right place, doing it automatically. And there we go, time to get unloaded. Again, we get the super cool animation. And then all my stuff should start pouring straight out the back. Look at that, fantastic. So we've got rotors, copper wire, and then right down the end we've got modular frames, all starting to go down into my steelworks. Fantastic. So yeah, we have our awesome train set up. Yeah, I've been looking forward to trains coming into this for ages. I knew they were coming ages ago. I mean, the update with them's been out for a while now, but I only just dipped back in and I had a lot of catching up to do and making my factory ready. But yeah, we got there and it's super cool. Next step will be the nuclear power plants and stuff like that, which is going to be cool. So I have to build a hazmat suit so I don't get killed by radiation. Oh, look, I'm a lot higher up now, so mateys... Oh, if I had my jetpack, I might have been able to land on him. Look how cool he looks from closer up. That's awesome. Right, anyway, yeah, so after the nuclear power, there's also, like, aluminium, which you can make, and whole new tiers of stuff, so you can get the conveyor belt next level, so it'll be Mark 5, so they get even more stuff going on there. So yeah, I'll be back definitely to do a few more videos after I've gone up and tarted up my ore works and put a train over there as well, and then I'm going to mess around with some other stuff. I still got more videos on the way. I've just recorded a Mario Maker video where I am playing levels that were suggested to me on Instagram and Twitter. When I've been like promoting my other videos, people were dropping me their level codes, so I've played some of those. They were all cool levels, so yeah, it's going to be a nice video. And I'm still playing the old Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which is quite cool. Still loving my Switch games. Oh, and I'm super looking forward to the remake of Link's Awakening as well when that comes out. So yeah, nicely, nicely, nicely. As my train comes back in and makes loads of noise and I have to try and talk over it, we will sign off. So, as usual, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See you later, nerds.